pair of kicks while I'm grinding in your boo. Air Max Polo.
What's good, Mafia? It's your host, SWAVEKC, coming to you with our first season of Secret Look. That's right, the first season. So this first episode we have Jasper, Greenson from SWAVEKC.
What's up, guys? My name is Jasper, part of SWAVEKC. I've got Layers of Kicks here with me. We're going to go inside my house and check out my collection. Super excited to do it. So
ready to let us take this secret look into the collection?
Let's go.
Okay, so we down here in Jasper's basement, his collection and everything. So he's gonna show us his shoes and his Supreme collection. So Jasper.
Alright, so here, as you can see, this is my sneaker collection. I've worked very hard to kind of acquire everything that's down in this room. At one point in time, there is no Adidas things in here. I didn't really mess with Adidas when they first came out, like Ultra Boost. I thought they were kind of a corny shoe, like an old man shoe, so I was really into Jordans. But since then, I've kind of gotten rid of most of my Jordans. I've held on to a few things, but I've totally kind of switched over to Adidas. So I want to show you guys some of my favorite shoes and just what they mean to me. So starting off, the first pair of Yeezys that I got was the Pirate Black 2015 pair. I got these at City Gear at Independence Center, so I was lucky enough to kind of get in good with the people at City Gear, and I was able to get two pairs that day. It was a raffle, but as you know, raffles aren't always as they seem. So looking at more V1s, the Turtle Doves. I have two pairs of Turtle Doves, which the value on these, I mean, most people know, is just crazy. This pair is in very good condition for for the age of it and just how they sit. I have another pair that's not in as good a condition, but it's still very clean. So that's, in my eyes, it's a $1,000 shoe for both pairs right there. More V1s. I have three pairs of Pirates, two pairs of Turtle Doves. I have a pair of Moon Rocks, which is one of my favorite colors. It's like a subtle green color, but it's very cool if you can rock it with the right outfit. So that's another sick pair. The last pair of V1s is the Oxford Tans. These are dead stock, and it's just that neutral color, that Yeezy, that Kanye type color, so I really like those as well. After the V1s, we changed the model up and switched over to the V2s, and this is the first V2, which is going to be your beluga colorway. And I don't know what it is lately, like orange has just kind of come back into fashion. A nice colorway, and it goes with a lot of things. So I've got a dead stock pair here, and I also got a pair from City Gear at Independence Center through their raffle. So I have that pair there. Just all the V2s here. I just now got the last pair of V2s that I needed to have all the colors. So I have all the striped pairs. There's four pairs with the off-colored stripe. Probably my favorite pair from that, if you wanted to call it a pack or anything, is this. It's like an infrared, almost a pink color, but I just think it's crazy. I like the neutral colored Yeezys, but when he's able to do something that pops off a little bit, I definitely like that, because I kind of like the loud shoes as well. This row here is a very kind of a symbolic, all four symbolic shoes to me. There's 6 pairs in the collection. I only have 4 of them right now, but they're the Pharrell Human Races, and they each have a different color that each one kind of symbolizes a different meaning for what, in my eyes, is what sneakerheads are. Is just all, as human beings, we come together under one thing, and that's our sneakers, and we all vibe with, through YouTube, through sneaker conventions, and we're able to all, get along and talk about sneakers. So that's really.
Which colorway are you doing right now?
I'm missing the yellow pair, which that's about 2 bands, so I'm gonna work on that. But then there's also the tangerine orange pair, which I'd like to get to. So right now, all these shoes are over $1,000 to get if you get them brand new. So I gotta keep working to get the other 2 pairs. But yeah, one of my favorite, at least, models in my collection are the Human Races. Then up here is kind of my. This is one of the only Nike shoes in my case. Is the Supreme Snakeskin Air Maxes. I got these on release day off Supreme, and I ended up selling them to a guy here in Kansas City. Regretted it. He put them up for sale again, so I bought them right back. So I got those back. Definitely like those. I've got the 750s, the triple black 750s. You gotta have some steeds to rock these though. It's not, I even have a hard time wearing them just because, you know, it's a high top shoe. It's almost like a boot cut, so, but it's very clean if you put it with the right outfit. I definitely like those. Only a couple times, it's just a hard shoe to wear. These next 750 I have, and I actually like this more than the triple blacks, is the 750 glow pair. So under the right lighting, if I was to let it sit in my room or outside all day, turn the lights off, it's gonna glow. Like it's gonna shoot off some dark green glow, which is very nice. Like if you're out at night or in the club. I wore this for my 25th birthday, and I got them a little messed up that night, so I don't wear them too much anymore.
Oh, I know you're going to this next shoe.
Yes.
I just want to get it.
Yeah.
This right here is...
That's probably the Grail.
It's a Grail right here.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
I mean, as you know, this is the Nike edition of Yeezy, the Nike Yeezy 2 Platinum. This is before Kanye transitioned over to Adidas. And it means a lot to me just because I respect where that shoe started at, and it kind of started off not only, it set off Nike, but it also boosted him to Adidas. And honestly, Kanye, in my opinion, has boosted fashion for many different people. They've got people into Supreme, even though Kanye's not with Supreme, but just the whole, collecting clothes and collecting sneakers. Kanye is a huge influence on all that, so his music's dope, his clothing is dope, his shoes are dope, so this is one of my favorite pairs. So to stay with Nike and talk about quality, which I don't have as many Nikes or Jordans as I used to, but these are some pairs that I will never let go. I've thought about it, but this is when you get into some premium materials with Nike, the Just On 2s. I looked for this shoe forever.
The blue is
It's crazy. I haven't worn it yet, but I'm waiting to wear this like with the right jeans or something, the right fit. This is really gonna pop off with the right outfit. And then to go along with that, I've got the beach pair. And that neutral color is just crazy, but it's cool to material. Don C, he just killed this collab with Jordan. And then I've got a few Ultra Boosts in here that I really like. These are the Cream Ultra Boost 1.0s, which is one of the first Ultra Boosts to come out, and it's a very sought after shoe. This pair here, 500 easily. It's lightly worn, but that dead stock they're 700-800 as well. So that's a nice pair. The 1.0 whites. Again, I really didn't like the actual boost, the Ultra Boost model when I first got it, but it's grown on me over the years, and that's honestly, when you go to a show between Yeezys and this is what everyone wants, is these Ultra Boosts. So it's kind of changed the game, and I definitely, they're one of the most comfortable shoes you can buy. Down on the bottom, which they should probably be closer to the top, are all my Jordan 1s, because they're never going to leave my collection either. I've got a dead stock pair of shattered backboards, and if people don't know, man, this quality on this is nuts. I got these at City Gear also. It was kind of mayhem to get these, and the value on these has skyrocketed as well. This is a $800 shoe, dead stock.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for a pair of those.
Hard to find, brand new right now. And then I know you've got these still as well, and I'd like to double up. I had 3 pairs of those at one point. I sold them, but I'd like to get another pair to actually wear. So I have those dead stock. We've got the Royals dead stock, and then people sleep on these because they came out a couple years ago, but the Chicago one's dead stock. That's the classic. If you come over here, I've got a few recent. I need to buy some more cases to put these in, but I picked up 2 pairs of Belugas, a pair of Olives, and a pair of Oreo Yeezys, for $13.50. So one of those Belugas is dead stock. So right there, I pretty much am gonna make some money off that deal. And then over here, I have my SWAVEKC box. I picked this up from my buddy Steven. He sold it to me, and we're like family, so it's gonna stay in the collection. It's just when we go to shows and stuff. So it's all the SWAVEKC guys' box as well as mine. So And in this box, I got all these shoes in here, most of them, minus like one pair from KC Sneak Fest this year. A guy pulled up with a U-Haul truck, and he said his wife had to sell all of his sneakers, so he was cutting some deals. So I got 10 pairs of Ultra Boost for $800. So
that ain't bad.
That's not bad. Those are 2.0s.
Crazy. I like that color.
Oh yeah, and that's kind of like that Kanye vibe too.
Yeah.
That crimson red. So I definitely like those. These are 1.0s that I got from there for, you can call it $80, and this is a close to a $300 shoe.
That's crazy.
So I'm not gonna sell them, so I'm just gonna sit on them. And
they all your size and everything?
Yep, they're 11.5. I'm like a 10.5 or 11, but Ultra Boost, you can go. You got some wiggle room.
Yeah, that's nice. I like this.
Yeah, the case is crazy, man.
The color inside and everything.
Yeah, the dude that did this is up in Minnesota. He did a real good job crafting it, and this is gonna be glass back here with the SWAVEKC in it.
Okay.
But yeah, it also there's more room. Alright, so it pulls out, and I've got it kind of cluttered right now with Supreme, which I'd like to take some of this out so we can get to the bottom of the box and see what we got. So I got those down there.
Stop. You get that? Mm-hmm. No, that.
No,
This. So we're down to the bottom now.
Look at that.
And you got Kanye there. Posted up in a Jordan body. I mean, a lot of people say Yeezy did jump over the Jumpman these last couple of years.
Hey, I can't even argue with that because, you know, he basically took Adidas to the second spot.
He did. Some could say the first spot. I mean, obviously in my collection, he's definitely jumped over the Jumpman.
Yeah, because I remember you used to have a lot of Jordans.
Yeah, all in all, it's just...
So tell me about the Supreme you got on right now.
This is going to be a Morrissey t-shirt. This came out 2 years ago, I think, and it's just every year they do a photo tee. And it's usually mixed with some type of musical artist. You know, they've done Gucci Mane, Nas, 3 6 Mafia, so I try to grab as many of those as I can because they're also worth quite a bit of money if you resell. And this jacket is from a couple seasons ago, but it's a track jacket. And I just vibe. It's got like that 80s look. I just vibe with the colors of it. But yeah, I love Supreme. I got a lot of Supreme that I actually wear. It's in my wardrobe, so we can look at that later.
So tell me about these backpacks. I see Supreme.
Yeah, backpack. Well, I'll be flexing a little bit, but this is a North Face collab backpack. It's got like that woodland camo type look. And I grabbed it because I like North Face and I also like Supreme, and I think those colors are really, really, really nice. So I've got that one, and then just a traditional red one. Just a red box logo backpack. This is from spring summer 2016, and I like that one as well. Trying to see what else Supreme. I've got a couple of wiffle bats here, which is a very, very hype beast item. I've got that to go along with your wiffle ball. So if you're ever trying to slam some homers out of the backyard, you got to do it with the hype beast bat.
So back to this box over here. So how did the whole sway come about?
That's another good question. So it was in 2015. I was just kind of grinding by myself, collecting Jordans at the time mainly, and I had seen it was Steven and his friend Justin were kind of making a splash in KC Soul's marketplace page, just posting some pictures and stuff, and these guys were acquiring some pretty heat shoes. They were getting Yeezys, and I was still doing my thing, posting what I had, and I had Steven message me and ask me if I'd like to kind of maybe go to a show with them and just see what it's like. So I went up to Iowa Soul with them back in 2015. It was me, Steven, and Justin, and after that, man, we just started like throwing ideas out on the table. Justin has since moved on. He's got other things going on with his business and everything, but me and Steven have kind of been grinding since the beginning. And just, you know, we've added more members. I believe there's like 8 to 10 members of us now, but, you know, me and Steven have become very close friends, and I'm happy to be a part of SWAVEKC, and that's what Steven started. So the movement of SWAVEKC is, you know, we got a lot of big things coming and with our shows, so be on the lookout for us in Kansas City.
Oh yeah. So another question. I know you don't wear your shoes out like, you know,
right.
real tough.
Right.
What do you clean your shoes with?
I use Jason Mark for all my shoes, and I have gotten some shoes that I've had some late nights with, and they needed that deep cleaning in the morning. So Jason Mark is what I use to clean them. It does a very good job on all my shoes. But yeah, that's my method for cleaning is Jason Mark. It works great.
Well, as you know probably,
Oh yeah.
I'm sponsored by EBkicks, and I wanted to give you this for letting me come into your home and display the collection.
Yep. No, I appreciate it. I've seen your videos on it, so I'm gonna definitely try it out. And I hope it works great. Hopefully I don't have to clean too many dirty shoes in here, but when I do, I'm gonna use this EBkicks.
So Jasper, we're over in your clothing collection. Go ahead and tell us about it.
Air Max Polo, them socks with the logo. Jordan number 9s, white and navy, Tony Romo. Shoe game crazy, my closet look loco. And when I'm on the scene, my swag clown like Bozo. Air Force is cocaine, khaki shorts, low main. They asking what the name of these is, Kurt Cobain. Get them from the mall, you at the corner down at Romaine.
Alright, y'all saw Jasper's collection. Thank you, Jasper, for letting us come into your house and see in your collection. Want to go ahead and plug anything in about SWAVEKC or anything?
Man, I just want to shout out Jason here for coming in here and taking his time to shoot a YouTube video for his channel. I really appreciate, what he does with his YouTube channel and just kind of helping. He's one of the only guys I know in the city that's doing content that's specifically for Kansas City. He's covering sneaker shows here in the Midwest. He's going to local boutique stores that are here in Kansas City. So I watch all his videos that he drops, and I really appreciate him coming to check out my collection. I want to shout out SWAVEKC. That's my team that I'm with for all my sneakers. We got a show. It's gonna be next summer, June 2nd, at Overland Park Convention Center. If you guys were there at the last one, it was a very good time. We had a lot of dope clothing, dope people there. So we're gonna have Slobby Robbie. He's got a store out in Arizona. He was at our last show into Gucci and Louis, so he's gonna be out there. And then It's Rags is from New York City. He's gonna be out there repping with us, and he's big into Supreme and Babe. He's got a big YouTube following, so I look forward to seeing everybody in Kansas City out at the event. And I want to thank SneakerHead again. We out.
So that's all we have for you today. You came, you saw, now just watch for the next episode. This is SneakerHead. Remember, stay on your grind and don't let nobody say you can't shine. We out.
Please subscribe my daddy's page.
Game crazy, my closet look loco. And when I'm on the scene, my swag clown like Bozo. Air Force is cocaine, khaki shorts, low main. They asking what the name of these is, Kurt Cobain. Get them from the mall, you